Hello and welcome. Ah, finally. I can actually do this. Don't mind the me. Heh. Alright, Planet Arcadia. Let's do a quick story recap.
To address the fuel shortage, the Astral Express followed Miss Black Swan's suggestion to travel to Amphorius, a place known as the Eternal Land. However, soon after the arrival, March suddenly fell unconscious, and the landing that Don Hung and I made on Amphorius was anything but smooth.
That's putting it lightly.
After surviving the crash, the Trailblaze squad met the local heroes known as the Chrysos Heirs. From them, they learned that the titans sustaining the world were beginning to decay, and that Amphorius itself was scarred and broken. Thus began the prologue of the Flame Chase journey. At the end of this epic adventure, we uncovered the truth. Amphorius was trapped within the eternal recurrence, created by Finan and Cyrene. Their goal was simple: to defy the Aeon and rewrite the world's fated end of destruction. Carrying on Finan's legacy, we stepped once more into the cycle, determined to find a way to break free from fate. After thwarting the schemes of Xandar, the First Genius, and Evernight, we finally gathered together to face the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb.
That was a pain in the butt fight,
The battle
too.
was so immense that it even drew the gaze of Noose. Herta took Iron Tomb's place, completing her self-coronation as the Lord Ravager fell. And Cyrene, the Child of Remembrance, gave her life so that the seeds of a new world could take root among the stars. And so, the Epic of Amphorius came to an unprecedented and romantic close. In Noose's extrapolations, the fourth instant had already begun its countdown. With the spirit of Trailblaze shining in full, we brought this journey to a close in the purest, most poetic way imaginable. And as we bid farewell to the Eternal Land, the Astral Express set off once more toward its next destination.
Da, 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 da. Everyone, you know the drill. Time to depart for our next stop. Meet in a parlor car. Hold on, a guest has arrived. Come to the party car. Himiko's looking for you.
A guest? Wonder who it could be.
Interesting. First things first. Let's go with that, and we'll figure out from there. Oh. Guest indeed.
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it some thought.
I understand, but the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That won't change.
But the cosmic situation will. The Legion's threat looms over the universe, and no one can avoid it. Isn't that why you started the trailblazing journey? To connect?
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on my own. Madam Jade, your olive branch should be extended to everyone.
Greetings, nameless ones. Deliverer of Amphorius.
I'm here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump, and lay the groundwork for a long-term partnership. On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis to discuss our alliance.
We're jumping into investments this early.
think of it as a gift. A celebration feast for allies. And a well-deserved vacation. It's the crown jewel of Epsilon, headquarters of Interastral Peace Entertainment. It might not quite match Penacony in terms of glitz and glamour, but in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation spot.
And our alliance?
Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history books. It's something that belongs to the cosmos, and even more so to the Nameless. But you and I both know this is just the beginning. To eliminate the threat of the destruction, all forces must still unite as one. To this end,
Hey, Stone Cold, how you
the Preservation
doing?
hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish an anti-destruction alliance, bringing together all forces that can be rallied to the cause.
I'm glad to see the Astral Express is on the list.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner. I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong candidate for leadership.
Yeah, I've been saving up
I'm
my jade
truly
since I got
flattered.
everybody I needed.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So, may I have the honor of expecting your presence?
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together. Madam Jade, please, give us some time.
Of course. Then I shall wait with anticipation.
Interesting. Going for E1 Icelands. I still don't have Icelands. This is me logging in for the first time since 4.0 dropped, by the way.
Headquarters and become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Come on. When has anything that good ever just fallen into someone's lap?
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her idea of a leader might not align with what we have in mind.
I was
Do you
pretty much farming up until that point. Once it dropped, I was like, gonna wait, because I don't want to jump too soon. Good. So if I ask really nicely, I can get pointers, right?
Why? Mind telling us your reasons?
Haven't been there before.
We should agree for now, and take things one step at a time.
Well, you're not exactly wrong if you put it that way.
But it's still better not to take any risks. This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution. Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express. Once we accept, the nature of the Trailblaze would completely change. Anyway, we should politely decline for now.
Yeah, knock on wood. That should be enough.
Sunday, what does your gut tell you?
From what I know about Madame Jade, every favor she does is just groundwork to put things in her control.
Feel the same way. The IPC even wants the Express to spearhead an alliance.
According to her, the IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
Riding on the Cosmic Alliance's victory over Iron Tomb, having a step up to organize an alliance and integrate the forces against destruction under the IPC's blueprint is quite a clever move. I suggest we proceed with caution. Even if we become the nominal leaders, it won't be easier for us to outmaneuver the IPC. Nice.
What do you think? Your misgivings are valid. The Express has its own path to follow. It's not the right time to be getting involved in political games.
Truth be told, no matter what I
The
say, it's going to be
discussion's
different.
over,
Or
so
whatever it's going to be.
let's take a vote. I reserve my judgment on this.
I second that.
Me too.
I abstain.
After careful consideration,
Oh,
we regret
nice.
to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal for the moment.
Yeah, like crazy, crazy luck.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did he?
As you can see, the Astral Express has made its choice. But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, it's just for the moment. There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
After leaving Amphorius, the Express will seek out a developed world to restock our supplies. When that time comes, our allies from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
In that case, I have another proposal. One that might be more familiar to Miss Himiko. I hear the moon of Plain Arcadia is full again. I bet Miss Himiko would love to go home and see it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. One.
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
Stable and prosperous as usual. Plain Arcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most valuable planetary assets. Although I cannot visit there in person, if the Express passes through Plain Arcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a grand welcoming ceremony.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Uh-huh.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now. Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
Yeah, I still don't trust her.
Plain Arcadia? It's been 15 years since I last heard that name.
It's clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements in my homeland.
Are you planning to go back and check it out?
Why don't we first explain things to these confused kids?
Yes, Mom.
The civilization of Plain Arcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland. And it's also where the Astral Express once crashed and set off again.
It's rare. It's
Well,
like never.
I've been away for so long. To be honest, I'm also not quite sure about this. Dan Heng, March 7th, and you... You've all grown so much during your time in Amphorius. Each of you has become a truly capable Nameless. So you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze no longer means what it once did for the cosmos. Do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force against the destruction? We should give this question some serious thought before we depart. Going back to where the Trailblaze began again could be a way to reconnect with our original purpose. More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting, so we need to take a proper break. Ahatopia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation, making it the perfect vacation spot. So, what do you think? That's my suggestion. Give it some thought. Oh, right. Black Swan wasn't part of our discussion earlier. Would you mind passing the message on to her?
Okay, where is she? I wonder if she's even still here. And the answer is yes, she is. Now, that's not a surprise.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop. Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to an end.
For now, anyway.
The Memo Keepers have received summons from the Garden of Recollection, so I must return to report. But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust, and my small act of rebellion against the Garden of Recollection. Covering up these traces won't be easy, so I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out, and she's waiting for me.
I'll go with the second one.
If the Astral Express ever needs a memo keeper, I'll be glad to help. When you miss me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the lady slumbering within March 7th knows how to find me.
Yeah, there's that.
If I need
Evernight's still
help
there.
from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apologies to everyone for not being able to say goodbye in person. Farewell, sleepyhead.
Walk through the mirror. Walk through the mirror. Walk through the mirror. Darn it! They should have shown her walking through the mirror. That would have been funny and fitting. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sunday.
Plain Arcadia. Another land known as an Arcadia.
Explain the Sunday.
Clearly, the fall of Iron Tomb has sent shockwaves across the universe. Even the usually scattered memo keepers have received a call to gather. Trust the lady. She's no stranger to dancing on a knife's edge, and she's always made it out in one piece.
Da 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 da.
Still thinking about the next stop? Is
Explode.
that so? If she chose to leave on her own, she must have good reasons for doing so. I hope the Garden of Recollection has no way of knowing what happened inside Amphorius.
Huh. I wonder.
I wonder what interesting sights await us in plain Arcadia.
Black Swan
What?
has left.
She just left like that? Without even saying goodbye? Oh, I was thinking of throwing her a proper farewell party.
You explained to March 7th.
Black Swan went against the laws of the Garden of Recollection to help us. I wonder if the Memo Keepers will give her a hard time at this gathering.
She'll surely ask for help if she needs it.
Yeah, Pathstriders of Remembrance are all really resourceful. I hope her path ahead is smooth.
Da, 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 da. Finally, time to go talk to him.
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience this unprecedented adventure.
Instead of treating us as goodbye, why not cherish his memories and look forward to the day we meet again?
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her, and wish her smooth sailing ahead.
That would be you.
So, what have you all decided?
I'm on board. Let's head to Plain Arcadia.
After such a tough battle, we all deserve a good rest.
That's what you think. It'd be wonderful to visit your homeland.
I have no objections.
Let's go!
Since we're all in agreement, Conductor, prepare for the warp jump.
Attention passengers! The Express is about to make the jump.
Yep, here we go.
Please be seated and hold on. Destination, Plain Arcadia. Let's go!
Cutscene. Oh. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
I dreamed it again. What a ridiculous dream. Even more over the top than what that guy promised. Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route. There's nothing we can do about it. In the River of Time, if cause and effect can be kept apart for long, they're bound to have a terrifying reunion. Am I right, Observer? Watching us from behind countless veils.
Break the fourth wall,
I've
why
been
don't you?
rambling on since the show just started. You must be totally lost, aren't you? Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting.
Not happening.
Anyway, stop looking here. What you should be focusing on is them.
That's making an entrance.
So we're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
According to the comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the Astral Express to dock.
Wow.
A whole platform? Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home? Oh, talk about rolling out the red carpet! The Express has arrived at the station, connecting to local communications.
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So, preparing a fitting gift would be more than appropriate. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment Department.
Well, okay.
Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and CEO of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
Hello, Miss Pearl. This is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of Plain Arcadia.
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. While the Express is stationed here, the IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just mentioned. Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Plain Arcadia so much you never want to leave.
See, you don't say things like that.
In that case, I'd like to know about recent events in this world. I heard from Madame Jade that it's once again the time of the full moon.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express. After 15 years, now that the Phantas Moon of Elation is full again, the Phantas Moon Games will begin as scheduled. The more lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be stopping by. This time, along with the Express, a delegate from the Xianzhou Alliance has also arrived. Don't be surprised if you happen to run into them.
A Xianzhou envoy?
That's right. A big shot from the Yuchui.
Yeah.
Since you just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform. Feel free to ask them for anything you need. All of this is a token of appreciation from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves to the fullest.
Friends. Yeah.
Madame Pearl's style is different from Aventurine's, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
Straight to the point, clean and decisive. It's obvious that the Express not going to Astropolis was part of their plan all along.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all the stops to form this anti-destruction alliance. Looks like we need to pay them a visit. Whether to understand the CEO's intentions, or to firmly reject their proposal. At least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Welt, care to join me?
Looks like we don't get a vacation after all.
As for everyone else, you're free to do as you please. My suggestion is, why not take a look around and get to know this world better?
This is also a stop on our Trailblaze journey.
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou envoy.
Huh? Why you two?
I asked Don Hung to bring me along. I can't appear in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circumstances.
Huh.
Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
Hey, you had the toughest time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with March? I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm counting on you. Same goes for you, March.
Aw, now we'll look like two immature kids just loafing around.
I'm still just a kid. I'm already a grown up.
Wow, you grew up pretty fast then.
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave. I have a favor to ask of you both.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Ooh. Did I see us? Oh, drinks menu. Mental well-being, safe travels, psychological assessment for the express crew, psychotherapist at your service. Overall, you must maintain a stable mental state. However, if you have such lingering doubts about certain aspects of yourself, such as my mental health is unbeatable, #1 in the world, excessive self-confidence. Really is the best one in the world. Okay, what did I just get into? Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Da, 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 da. All right, Himiko, what is it?
Oh, Marge, you're here.
So, what kind of mission do you have for us?
It's a long story, but what if I told you there was a game being played in a corner of the cosmos? And the winner might become an Eon. Would that pique your interest?
Wait, really?
You two saw that special moon in the sky, didn't you? That's a piece of artwork. Here, a ceremony called the Phantom Moon Games is held every full moon. And that's what I was talking about. The game where the winner becomes an Eon.
Pearl mentioned that name too. Just what kind of ceremony could be so mystical?
Historically, the origin of the Phantom Moon Games is tied to a group of mourning actors. Legend has it that they offered heartfelt stories to the moon, hoping for a chance to have an audience with an Eon.
Yeah, could this Eon be?
Aha, the Elation. Legend has it that they personally started the Phantom Moon Games, though their motives remain a subject of much speculation.
Yeah.
Aha is also one of the Eons closest to humans. They have left behind countless pranks, with this miracle of Aha-topia being one of them.
What's the deal with becoming an Eon?
According to historical records, when a supplicant rises above the rest, the elation will manifest, listen to the victor's wishes, and share their authority for 1 minute. Considering this Eon once injected all their power into a noblesse worm, it's not surprising they would do something like this.
What does it mean to become an Eon for a minute?
Among past winners, some sought ultimate power. Some yearned to erase their past regrets. And someone even stored this planet within a scroll painting. But how their wishes were granted and what became of them, only rumors remain, and no one knows the truth.
Is meeting an Eon really that special? I really don't need the answer to that. I already do. So what are we going to do?
The first signs of the war among the Eons are beginning to show. I believe this is why the IPC has been positioning itself here for years. When I saw the Phantos Moon at its fullest, I became even more certain. This ceremony to commune with the Eon, whether genuine or not, could be the turning point that determines the destiny of the cosmos. With all eyes on these games, the IPC won't be the only ones with ulterior motives. The road ahead will likely be fraught with hidden dangers. But what's important is that you make your own decisions, such as whether
That's
you'll
some pretty
take
good
part
stats,
in these
though.
grand games, and if so, how. I have only one mission for you both. Explore and understand this world in your own way, as the place where the Trailblaze began anew, and my homeland. You might hear completely different versions of what I just said from others. Trust what you see with your own eyes, and believe in what you choose to believe.
Yep, we'll go with that.
Me too. I won't let her walk ahead alone.
I see you already have your own thoughts on this. In that case, everyone's got a mission to take care of now. Welt and
Bring
I
it.
are going to meet Pearl. We'll see what kind of surprise she has in store for us.
All right, let's see. Anybody really to talk to? No, not yet. Except for Pom Pom. Conductor seems to be in high spirits. Marge!
Astral Express has arrived. Welcome.
Ah, now this is what I call a grand welcome. Let's get off the train. Oh, right. After a few trailblazing expeditions, I've totally figured it out. The first person we meet at every stop is somehow involved in some earth-shattering secret. So when the door opens, keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, here we go.
Grand Theater. The train will depart shortly. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and keep an eye on your personal belongings. Thank you.
In the name of erudition,
What?
traverse the cosmos. We meet again, deliverer from beyond the sky.
What does... get out. No. Yeah.
I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara. This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall defeat Noose with my sense of humor.
Oh my god. That's somehow both hilarious and infuriating.
After all, I did say before.
My latest dream is to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius.
Of
Hey
course.
there, gray hair and darling March. Sparkle? Ah, it was you all along? Surprised? Well, this time, I'm here as Plain Arcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew.
You're the mess behind everything, aren't you? Wait, you're a tour director?
Correct! 10 points for the Astral Express. I know We had some minor entanglements in Panaconi. But you all had fun there, didn't you? Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around this place. So I took on that job.
Ugh, what kind of misunderstanding does she have about the phrase got along?
Time's ticking away. Thankfully, there's no bomb here. So are you coming with me or what?
Watch out, you got two titans right in front of you. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is also part of trailblazing.
Fine. But from now on, no more pretending to be someone else.
Lame. Anyway, shall we get going?
What the snarf is that?
Whoa. Pretty please.
Go back here. We're going to do... Sure.
I'll say this up front. Please do not go against March's wishes.
Did I enable a team already?
I'll always protect.
Nope. I'm supposed to enable a team. Enable team. Oops.
Please.
That's a greeting.
Is this a train? Looking sharp.
Thanks for the compliment.
It talks.
The train just spoke. Before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fekine Protection Act. We prefer to be called imaginary.
Ugh. So by the book. You really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? Fine. Have it your way. This here is a species unique to plain Arcadia. An imaginary, or a being born from paintings.
I mean, it's there to be used, isn't it? Interplanar creature?
Pretty sharp, aren't you? You caught on quick. Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, they could bring their creations into reality. This belief in things yet to exist is called wish power, and it sustains the existence of Imagine. If you ask me, this power must be a blessing from the laughter.
Yeah, to save it for the... Okay, sure, fine. You can do that, but you can also do whatever you want with it. Very likely, I'm going to completely forget to use it for the anniversary units. It's like, wait, I was supposed to do that? Crap.
Oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bullet Worm Express, an Imagine in charge of transportation. You could say they're in the same line of work as you folks.
So you two must be the Nameless from the Astral Express. The passengers in my stomach are always gossiping about you. When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster, me or the Astral Express.
Thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But, man, who would have thought that the Express here is actually a living being? An Imagine. That's absolutely mind-blowing.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duo-Mention City.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the station? Sparkle, don't tell me you're about to get arrested on the spot.
Oh, good grief.
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless.
Yeah.
If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call us.
Oh, gray hair and darling March. You're real celebrities now.
Well, I kind of
Next
understand
up,
why.
I'm gonna show you even more mind-blowing stuff. So try not to faint.
Because, you know, too many times it's been the cause of, you know, things leaking and figuring things out ahead of time, which is not necessarily what they want to have happen. No, you just like I said before, you know, you do you. It's, well, you ever feel like Hatsune Miku?
Holy cow, it's packed in here. Oh, what do we have here?
Don't worry, just some local specialties.
Thought you'd get a kick out of that one.
That pink-haired girl! She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny? And that girl with the gray hair next to her is so dashing! She must be the baseball raccoon!
But she doesn't look anything like a raccoon.
Actually. Say, hey, come on, I'm adorable too.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Hurry up and say I'm cute! She spoke to us! The laughter! This is the most amazing moment of my life!
Miss Martin! Oh, please! Mr. Raccoon! Hello? We hear you! Please, my forehead!
You know the writers for this was like, yeah, we need something a lot lighter after everything we did with Amphorius. We all have graphs like crazy, power repeatedly to the fans. I got a feeling if I blew kisses, people would be fainting.
Everyone, please maintain order.
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like this before. So this is what having
Knock on wood.
rabid fans feels like?
Feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. You might not find your way out.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Excuse me, bosses. Stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's schedule is really packed. Hey, you up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat. Could you tell me how to get these two out of here?
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station Master Meowton, responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Whoa, cats really are liquid. Wait a sec. This kitty is the station master? This world is so weird.
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests gets so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my measly pension will go right down the drain. So I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIPs. Please hurry and exit the station that way. Perdido Station! Passengers
Please, stay
exiting,
calm.
please use your tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
Staff passage?
To be precise, it's the Imagine Staff Passage. A long time ago, all of this Arcadia was sealed inside a scroll painting.
And people survived that?
For people inside the painting, they just entered another dimension. It was completely safe.
That's because someone brought everything back to reality.
reality.
Care to guess why the IPC is here? This nation that was once lost in a painting was salvaged by the IPC.
There's a passage into the painting.
That's right. It's Planar Cadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the Interplanar Jump. Though civilization has moved beyond the canvas, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Instead, it became
If I give
part
myself
of life
enough
for
time to
both
do those,
humans
yes.
and strangelings. Come on, you two. Follow my lead and let's dive into the...
We're already gone.
Planar!
Nope. Yep, good luck. Jump!
How did I turn into Pom-Pom?
Oh, wait. On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom-Pom. Maybe this is what the Trailblaze looks like to the people here.
Where the heck is my mouse go? There we go. Yeah. Good luck. Woohoo! Oh, that's gonna give me a headache.
Wow! I can jump so high!
Listen, the music changed.
Day 7-day login, yeah. God damn it. Let me out!
Let's go.
That's gonna be interesting. Well,
I thought I was about to go to heaven.
every trip involves falling from high places.
Are all these imaginae? That's right. This is Plain Arcadia, a world where strangelings roam freely, and a paradise woven from elation and wild imagination. creature perched on the tower is staring right at us. It's giving me the creeps.
Oh, it doesn't usually eat people. Unless it spots pink hair.
Oh, God,
What's
Sparkle.
the matter with you? Jumping around and scaring people.
That big fella is called a thunder coil. Don't worry. To him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth.
Thunder coil? With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped
Yeah.
around that pillar?
If you
without
don't get
moving an
Sparksy
inch?
to at least E1, I'd be
Times
surprised.
have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imagine to integrate into civilized society. Legally, they have the same rights as humans, which means they have to work too.
What? Strangelings have to work too?
That's life under IPC management. Who'd dare deny an Imagine their
True,
right to work?
yeah.
Now, the Thunder Coil amplifies TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption. Boring live streams, lame prank shows, and bleh. Oh, and there's the big news about the Express arriving.
Hey.
Look! What's up with that billboard?
That's gotta be a violation of my publicity rights.
Wow, that's not fair! Why does she get a huge poster while I don't?
Huh. The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you guys up. Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, they expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You'd better watch your back.
That's one of those giant robots Mr. Yang loves! What is that? A decapitated Intellitron?
This is a new life form that was born after the last Phantom Moon Games. An Imagine called a Mechatron, created by the IPC. Technically speaking, it was drawn by IPC machines. Even though in plain Arcadia, the creation of Imagine has always been the artist's responsibility. For the IPC, well, they always want to improve everything with their industrial mindset.
Alright, here we go. Ta-da!
This thing is also an Imagine? Doesn't look that different from a mech to me.
Young lady, I must correct your cognitive bias. We are absolutely not the same as mechs.
Ugh, the Mechatron spoke!
Our creation isn't as complicated as mechs, and we're not as fragile as Intellitrons when we're born. That's because we don't need to install an Intellitron's logic center, nor do we require a mech's power reactor. Pour materials into the mold channels, die-cast the parts, assemble them together. And just like that, we Mechatron are complete. We can fly, run, and jump, second to none among technological marvels.
I get it. So you move with wish power, I suppose.
Oh, seems someone knows their stuff.
And you mentioned the last Phantom Moon games.
Yeah, that was 15 years ago. Wish power reaches its peak during the full moon, and so Imagine take this chance to multiply and thrive. Just like they say in documentaries, when spring arrives and nature awakens, it's mating season for the strangelings again. The novelty's probably worn off by now. Let's keep moving.
And da-da-da-da. Where are we going? We are going that way.
Is that a dessert shop run by cats?
Yes.
Dreamless Coffee is a chain store owned by Cat Imagine. The coffee and desserts here are absolutely delicious.
You're done. How does it compare to Himiko's coffee?
Comparing it to Himiko's handcrafted liquid
Liquid
bombs
bombs.
would be a bit unfair to this place.
Let me have a taste.
Are you two travelers from outer space? Welcome to Plain Arcadia. How's the situation in the cosmos these days?
Great. All's well that ends well.
Oh my! If it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express! What an honor to meet you both. As Nameless, you must go on life and death adventures all the time, right? Would you like to keep smiling happily forever, no matter what adversity comes your way?
Happy forever? Is that even possible?
Oh god, look at Sparkle's face. Eternal happiness means no happiness at all. Are you a masked fool? Sorry, not interested in the sales pitch.
If you're interested in learning more, I'll be around here. Feel free to come find me anytime.
Yeah.
Strong Pure Point coffee. Have a taste.
Let's try this
I'm
again.
from the Research Society of Happy Smiles. As
Twitch
everyone
chats, yeah.
knows, this place is blessed by the laughter, making it a peaceful paradise. However, even while living a peaceful life, our existence remains entangled in countless worries and suffering. Crushing workloads, measly pay, demanding bosses. Turn on the TV, and all the bad news from across the cosmos hits you in the face. These are all enemies of happiness. Just like how the Astral Express defeated the Lord Ravager, we, the founders of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, have received divine revelation from the laughter and vow to help the residents of Blaine Arcadia defeat these enemies of happiness. And bring joy
Sales pitch.
to everyone.
Every fool in the tavern says stuff like this when they get drunk. Listen, the laughter is talking to me.
Hey, you two, interested in joining us? It would be such an honor for all our members if you could become part of our society.
Oh, gray hair March. Don't tell me you two are buying into her nonsense. This lady seems a bit off her rocker. Let's get out of here quick.
Maybe next time.
Oh, is that so? That's a shame. But don't worry. Opportunities for happiness will always be waiting for you. I hope we can have another heart-to-heart someday, so that you both can be guided to a life filled with eternal happy smiles.
You extra strong, Pure Point coffee.
Yeah.
Have a taste.
Oh, there's something on the traffic light. Should we check it out from the overpass?
Seeking knowledge beyond the mortal realm, come to Foxfolio bookstore. Now accepting out-of-print books for consignment. Interesting. Whoop. We're gonna go this way.
Do not take any pictures or upload them.
You look lost.
I've been wondering about this since we were at the station. These colorful little dumplings seem to be all over the streets here.
Ah, you must be tourists? Don't panic. Those are just little things we call wispy. The tiny wishes that humans make every moment of the day can condense into wispy. Some say these little creatures are proto-imaginae. They just never had anyone to give them forms, so they appear in the world in the simplest, most natural state.
They do look pretty adorable. Like little wiggly blobs of jelly. Probably shouldn't ask this, but...
Yeah.
Can we eat them?
Yeah, I've gotten conversations and then requests for messaging, and then turns out they're, you know, artists looking for, you know, basically commissions. And I, you know, you have your work and I understand that, but I'm not exactly in a position just yet for that. And soliciting, not a big fan of it. Is it tasty? How do you eat it? Is it tasty?
They may be mischievous, but please don't hurt them.
Ugh. Eating random things off the street will give you an upset stomach.
Yeah, they just keep going. Yeah, that's a quick way to get yourself banned. Okay, we're going down that way. Oh, look, a chest.
So pretty, fam.
So do Bluey. Bluey doesn't even talk. How you're supposed to do stand up. I'm gonna give you a demonstration, Bluey. Today we're going to try the imagination challenge. Come on, try to imitate a dung beetle's call. Yeah, that's getting themselves banned that way. Perfectly like real deal. Both gonna sing? Yes, yes indeed. Next stop.
When the express passed through the skies, I saw it. That's the Phantom Moon, right?
not to ban them if I warn them 10 separate times. Yeah, exactly.
Legend has it that the laughter themselves painted it. If the legend is true, this would make it the first Imagine ever created.
Interesting.
So, does Aha really watch over those who attend the Phantom Moon Games through this moon?
Well, well. Didn't expect darling March and little gray hair to be interested in this Eonic game too.
Do you know about the game? Just give them one warning. If they don't stop, I ban them because I just fed up with it. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, I haven't quite run into anybody like that bad in my chat.
Gray hair,
of course, now that I've said something, it's going to happen.
Person. Who could understand the elation better than masked fools? So, what aspect of the Phantom Moon Games would you like to know about?
I'd love to do this for a job, but you know what? I don't know if anybody's noticed. I'm not that high on the list of numbers. So...
You must have heard the legend of the 8 morning actors who offered their stories to the moon in order to try to move Aha. The masks that were worn by these 8 people are the tickets to joining the games. Under the full Phantom Moon, choose one of the masks and become a supplicant. Then you can compete with the other 7 for the chance to meet the Eon.
Looks like we'll need to get a mask first if we want to join the games.
In modern terms, it's all about getting views and clicks.
Views and clicks? Are you kidding me? They didn't have that kind of stuff in mythological times.
That's how the legend goes. The morning actors offered up their stories, but the laughter didn't even spare them a glance.
Okay.
And so, to catch the Eon's eye, the Phantom Moon Games ended up leaving behind incredible
when I'm on the
feats each
console,
time.
so I can't even use it.
From forging swords that could cleave mountains in half, to transforming snowy peaks into floating jellies of sugary frost. It's still the same today. The supplicants must give it their all to capture the attention of the people of this Arcadia and accumulate wish power. And the laughter will only reward the most thrilling miracles.
So, yeah, I mean, here's the question. Do they know that you're on a console? Or are they even just not really paying attention?
Oh? Don't tell me our little drama in Penacony wasn't entertaining enough for you. Gray hair, let's drop it this time. I've been dealing with some minor issues lately.
Oh, what kind of issues could possibly be bothering you? Don't tell me you're cooking up another crazy scheme.
Now,
I'll keep you in suspense for now. So, where do you want to hang out next? Let's head this way. We can turn into the food street. They've got all sorts of goodies there.
to be fair, there is a way that I have streamed my my console to my computer, but yeah, not everybody has that.
Click, click.
Huh?
Yeah, this happens weird.
I felt like someone was sneakily following us around for a while now. Looks like it wasn't my imagination.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. But I don't... Me personally, I would rather not, because I want someone to actually have the opportunity to chat before, you know, they make their decision. I mean, even if they're just dropping in for once to say hi and they never come back again, you know what? I'm not gonna... Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I tell you, I get it.
What's this little thing's deal, huh?
I guess I just really haven't
kinda
gotten
just
enough
like
of
you, isn't
people's
it?
attention for them to start doing this on a, you know, that much of a basis.
Not surprising at all. The Astral Express is quite the celebrity these days, turning heads wherever they go. There's always someone keeping a close eye on your every move.
Click, 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 click! Holy for bowly! For Bobo Weekly exclusive scoop! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express caught in secret rendezvous with streamer Sparksy.
Oh, what?
Forces for the Fantasy
I haven't even met
Game.
Sparksy yet. What are you talking about?
Famous raccoon? Secret rendezvous with Sparksy? What is he talking about?
Some tabloid journalist trying to stir up a juicy scandal, huh? They might both use cameras. But our darling March is way cuter than this paparazzi creep.
Hey, I can speak for myself.
Watching the balloons.
Click, 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 click! Breaking news from Furbobo! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express openly claims Furbos can't be journalists, suspected of human supremacist ideology.
Wait, what?
Hey, don't write nonsense in your report. Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and catch that thing.
Can't catch me! Boom, 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 boom! I'm out of here!
So, are we gonna kill the Furbo to silence it?
We
No.
would never do something so violent.
Ah, there's that drone. Come back here.
Unlimited.
Furbo! Transform!
That little
Ow.
fella can...
To the president, if we want these guys to use their skills for good, we need to take the initiative. Shape, shift, and mimic all sorts of objects, but their name cards will give them away. Keep an eye out for any flaws and expose their self-reliant flawless disguises. Domain on the map. Hiding somewhere in this domain. Attack aberrant objects to expose, mimicking Furbo journalists and reveal a true form.
transform into different things. Let's look around.
It's just for fun. I never managed to beat the cute kid at this store when I was
wherever you want.
Looks good.
Welcome.
It's your turn to treat us today, no?
Got you.
Oh, my butt! Holy Furboly! Finally, gotcha! In your dreams! Boom, 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 boom! I'm out of here!
Locked that way. Huh. Interesting.
Let's have a game of Comic-Con Collection.
Finally cornered this
troublemaker. Delete those sneaky photos, and don't you dare write any of your made-up stories, or I'm gonna show you what's what.
It's a fair rant. You know, things get frustrating, and sometimes you just gotta let it out somewhere.
May just be a humble tabloid journalist, but I'll never bow
I can't tell you how
down
many
to
times
evil
I've been on the
forces
receiving
when
ends
it
of
comes
rants.
to defending freedom of the press.
And I'd rather have that than, you know, bottling it in and
Why
that
did
kind of
this
stuff.
guy suddenly get into a combat stance?
I just got into this guy.
Here we go. Now be a good boy and stay down.
Oh, first fight. That's one thing I haven't had a chance to do yet. Oh, really? Damn it.
Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Of course.
This story is as we've written.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The night will soon fall.
You go boom.
Good night. You'd better remember this.
Please, don't hurt this poor working furbo!
Weren't you acting all tough just now? You've got some nerve, sneaking photos of Miss Sparkle and the Astral Express.
I mistook you for someone else. I thought you were that famous streamer. As for the Express's Great Raccoon, we're all huge fans of the Great Raccoon. You see, I've even styled my whole outfit after your look.
Now, let's talk about compensation. Adding up emotional distress, lost wages, nutrition fees, and whatnot.
Nutrition fees.
1 million credits per person should do it.
A million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who risked their neck being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express? Right now, I've got no money, and well, no life left to lose either.
President Nihilux?
Is this Nihilux you mentioned the president of your magazine publisher?
I have no idea. President Nihilux specifically warned us that if we got into trouble outside, we absolutely mustn't mention her name.
And here you are
just did.
spilling all the beans on her.
Since I offended the Great Raccoon of the Express, I suppose we could settle this with some compensation.
Considering 4.1's only gonna be 4 weeks long, that
Didn't
doesn't
you
surprise
just
me.
say you had no money? What's with the sudden change of heart? This seems fishy.
My pockets are truly empty. However, regarding compensation, I implore the Great Raccoon to visit our Furbobo Weekly magazine office. Here's my business card right here. It has the magazine's address and contact details. Rest assured, President Nihilux will definitely present compensation that'll satisfy the Great Raccoon. Please make sure to come claim your compensation.
Ugh, darn it. It got away again. Make sure to come claim your compensation? I wonder if I can trust that Furbo's words.
We gotta ring him for all he's worth. Let's drop by when we get a
Money
chance.
can't buy entertainment this good. Since that scheming little Furbo's extended an invitation, might as well go check it out. Right now in plain Arcadia,
There are eyes following you everywhere.
Yeah.
Just like that Furbo.
So, Sparkle, what's your angle in keeping tabs on us?
My darling March, you still doubt me. What about you, gray
hair? It's true you've never heard us.
You got that right. Why would I ever hurt my favorite source of joy? What you should be worried about right now isn't me or that tabloid journalist from earlier. Has the renowned Astral Express come to Plain Arcadia as tourists on vacation? Or are you here for the Eon's game, eager to share their authority? For the local residents, you're already in the spotlight without doing anything. If you decide to join this game, you'd better stay on your toes. There are quite a few people looking to join the Phantasmoon Games and become a supplicant. In their eyes, the Astral Express is the perfect prey. Among the folks I know, there's one who might become your enemy. She's about to put on quite a show at the plaza up ahead. Wanna go check it out together?
And now we're gonna get to the girl of the hour.
Let's have a game of Cosmicon.
These little Wispy are quite mischievous.
As lively as our darling March.
Hey, I'm being super well behaved here. Wow, so many gold coins.
Just some unclaimed wish power fragments. Pick them up when you find them.
Street performers.
Anyone with a high-level Cosmicon collectible.
The elation
close
is
enough.
naturally the most venerated deity here. However, people have their own different ways of practicing elation. You've noticed those massive @signs floating over there, haven't you? The IPC has built a comprehensive network in Plain Arcadia, letting people soak up entertainment around the clock. Word from the tavern is that the IPC wants to control this year's Phantasmoon Games. Though, they've been itching to do that for 15 years already. To us fools, those IPC folks are like a swarm of buzzing worker bees, tirelessly building their dull, mechanical business hives everywhere. The worst part is, these folks actually enjoy it. Their elation is mind-numbingly boring. And even worse, this dull elation has spread like a plague to every corner of Plain Arcadia. Come on in and feel it for yourself.
Yeah, tell me how you really feel. Rotate the scene to the world, different perspectives, warp space, colors of the little critters have scattered everywhere. Use your abilities to recover paint. So, okay. Restore rotation count and reset the 3D world. Okay. No longer rotate with the scene, but instead remain fixed on the screen to become obstacles. Oh! That wasn't supposed to happen. Not what I wanted. .134 speed and 1217 crit damage. Nice. Okay. All right, I think I know what I'm I think I know what I can do now. And magical girl, shining metal. Interesting.
Is that all?
She wants more speed, but I prefer higher crit damage over getting higher speed. It means she gives more crit to the DPS. No longer have a limit. Critters at this time. Yeah, okay. So there are undiscovered names. Yes, submit a pig's coin. Okay. I will do that later.
This plaza wasn't designed very well. If I were the designer, I could definitely do better.
I know it's a recycle can and not a trash can, but here we go.
Plain Arcadia has enough entertainment to keep you busy until doomsday without repeating anything. But you know what's missing here? Real fun. What's
Depends
the
on your
difference
definition.
between being glued to the internet all day and being stuck in a dream? The Phantasmoon games must not fall into the IPC's hands and be reduced to a business deal decided by internal bidding. It must not become just another bargaining chip in the power struggle between cosmic forces.
Would you rather see the Trailblaze join in if you're not? You're being so serious, it's not like you at all.
You know, the laughter and Akavili go way back. I witnessed the potential of the Trailblaze in Penacony. The sparks that fly when paths collide. It's absolutely mesmerizing. In plain Arcadia, what surprises will you bring for the elation? And there's also the preservation, the hunt. Don't you think that on the eve of the Phantasmoon Games, Plain Arcadia looks just like a card game among eons. If that's the case. Friends, have you ever heard of Cosmicon Collective?
What's that?
The answer is no.
It's the hottest trading card game in the world right now. Tons of people are playing it at the tavern, too. The cards feature legendary figures from across the universe, along with their power levels. Just roll the dice and compare numbers to see who's stronger and who's weaker.
So what's that got with the Fantasy Spoon game?
Gray hair. Care to play cards with me? Think of it as a rehearsal for the Phantasmoon games, right here, at this tiny card table. If you beat me, I'll tell you the enemy's name. Maybe we can team up and take her on.
Alright, let's do this. The match can begin. Let's use this one for now. Battle using character cards and their corresponding dice shown in the top right corner of the cards. Each attack defense cycle, attacker selects a corresponding number of dice based on their attack level. Sum of dice values becomes their attack. Defender selects a corresponding number of dice based on their current defense level, and sum of dice values becomes their defense. Remaining points after subtracting defense from attack will deal corresponding HP damage to the defender, after which rolls of attacker and defender will switch. Reduce your opponent's HP to 0 to win the match. This character has attack level 3, so you need to select 3 dice to attack. Selected dice would be your attack. This way, wait, can we even win with this? Reroll. 4 6-sided die. Roll. Can roll up to 4. 6-sided die. Roll up to 6. This roll is higher than the last one. Click and drag, huh? When attacking, if all selected dice game numbers are 4, this attack gains perforation. Can't reroll during defense, so pick the highest dice for your defense. When defending, gains 1 reroll attempt. If all selected dice show their even numbers, increase defense by 1. Character card abilities that can aid us in combat. Okay. There are 2 4s in the field. Just need 1 more. Trigger ability. 1, 2, and reroll. Yeah. What shield?
As expected.
That was simple enough.
Starting off with a bang. Since you won, this card is yours. If you want more cards, go chat with the card masters at the plaza.
Who's that person on the card?
A streamer who's about to go live at the plaza. She calls herself Sparksy.
This is the enemy you were talking about?
That's right. She's your enemy. This streamer, just like you, has been seeking a chance to join the Phantom Moon Games. It won't be long before she shows up at the plaza.
That little trouble you've gotten yourself into. It's her, isn't it?
Darling March, I just can't escape your sixth sense, huh? She's our common enemy. If you need my help...
Oh, there she is! That woman who stuffed me in the trash can! Ah, she's right there! Get her!
Say what?
Everything we leave behind in life has a way of coming back to us in unexpected ways. Now that the IPC guide is here, the tavern guide will be on her way.
So, you really weren't sent by the IPC to welcome us.
No, she's there to warn us.
Quality time together is always so short. Before I take my leave, allow me to give you a friendly hint. Remember this well. For all supplicants who join the Phantom Moon Games, whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantom Moon.
Is this some kind of riddle?
Remember this little riddle? You might need it when we meet again.
Aside from attack and defense levels, basic dice for each card are also different. For example, attack for defense, it rolls 1 orange d8, 2 purple d6s, and 2 purple d4s. Scott! There he is.
Finally, found you guys.
You wouldn't happen to be the guide the IPC assigned to us, would you, Mr. Scott?
Do I have to kick your ass?
That's exactly right. We meet again, bosses.
Hopefully not.
After the Holy Grail War back in Penacony, Mr. Aventurine graciously offered me a chance to turn over a new leaf by working for the Strategic Investment Department. And as it happens, Madame Pearl wanted to find someone who got along with the Express crew to be a guide. So I was assigned this important task. But just before I came to start my job today, someone suddenly knocked me out cold. And when I woke up, I found myself stuffed in a trash can. That's right.
You're gonna make me jealous.
That woman who kidnapped you just now. When I catch her, I'll make her pay until she's completely broke.
Suddenly starting to miss Sparkle.
Sparkle is way more lovable than this one here.
I knew it! You don't want to see my despicable face! I, Scott, totally understand your frustration. As long as you're safe and sound, that's all I care about. So, dear bosses, would you like to grab a bite to eat, keep playing around here, or perhaps enjoy my latest animal impersonation act, huh?
Mr. Scott's dedication to his work is so intense. It's almost painful to watch.
We're waiting for the enemy to show up.
Enemy? Not on my watch. Anyone who wants to harm my esteemed bosses will have to first step over my dead body.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's not really appropriate, is it? Not that I'm refusing your request. I can play too. I mean, I'm quite a card player myself. But I'm on duty right now, and I was assigned to be your guide, not your card buddy. I need to take my work seriously. Can't be splitting my attention like that.
Yeah, well.
Now, you see that card player over there? You can go chat with him instead.
Playing cards with me is your job.
Since it's your order, I'll humbly obey. But hey, don't go tattling later, saying I'm slacking off on my duties.
Higher level players will use cards with higher star ratings, so it's best to counter with cards the same star rating. Okay. When attacking, if your HP is not full, you gain hack, whatever hack is. Not gonna get better than that. Darn it. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. I won.
As expected of the Nameless, our great hero. Your card skills are truly remarkable. Boss, am I giving you the good vibes you need? Don't forget to put in a good word for me when you get back. Oh, right. There are other players around this plaza. If you're still up for more, feel free to chat with them.
Okay. Well, check this out.
Hello. How can I help you? Huh?
This one's just passing through. Lady, you've got the wrong person. If you want to play cards, I'm your guy. Hit me up anytime you're in the mood for a game. Or you want to trade some cards.
Power tokens that you spend for a store for new cards. Okay. And I have 2. Trailblazemon. Dromas. Okay. Where is... Ah, there we go. Okay, so that shows what you... Yeah, okay. Da 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 da.
Hey there, young lady. You getting the hang? Need some practice? You can always try your luck with me.
Oh, okay. Restores jump energy when detained. Okay. Basic treasure. And exit. First things first. You're awesome, but just in case.
Let us weave the future together.
I watch Sparksicle's live streams every day. She truly loves me. Don't you get it? I only feel like I'm loved when I watch her streams.
Wake up! Sparksy loves all of us, not just you alone.
Huh? It's exactly because of people like you, always going on about how Sparksicle loves everyone.
Yeah.
But she has to hide herself away
You
and
need
barely
help.
ever appears in public. If I married Sparksicle, I would protect her properly. Then she wouldn't need to be so strict about her personal information anymore.
You're exactly the kind of person she's trying to protect herself from.
These people don't look like they're up for a normal conversation. Let's keep our distance.
Da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. So can I get through? Okay. Nope, don't need to talk to you just yet. Fanatical fan.
Excuse me. What's everyone waiting around here for?
We're waiting for Miss Sparksy's live stream, of course. Don't tell me you guys don't know who Miss Sparksy is.
We just got here.
I know you. You're that, the one from the news. Right. The famous of the Cosmic Express.
It's the
Astral.
Nameless of the Astral Express.
Yeah.
Forget about that. Let me introduce you to the great Miss Sparksy. She's just so adorable. She's the most versatile streamer ever, mastering all sorts of talents. Her wit in every single word she says echoes in my dreams. It's simply impossible to sum up such a perfect being in just a few sentences.
We finally met someone who doesn't care about the Express. And for some reason, it actually makes me feel a bit more relaxed.
And Horace. Interested in playing games in this plaza. Let me ask you something. So what kind of games do they have here? Mainly 3 fashionable items. Only 3 games? Yeah, we'll play a game. Okay. Treasure. I wonder if this is going to be similar to like some of the mini games in Zenless. Oh! Don't hit the ceiling. Alright, that looks like it for now. Time to go check out the chaos.
Lady Sparksy's stream should be starting soon.
Sparksy? That Furbo from just now mentioned that name too. What's her relationship with Sparkle?
So who exactly is Sparksy?
Oh, there's someone who doesn't know the great Lady Sparksy? I smell a new fan in the making.
Oh god.
Would you mind introducing this Miss Sparksy to us?
I am so glad I get to introduce Lady Sparksy to those who don't know her. She's the cutest live streamer in plain Arcadia and our savior. The first thing I do after work every day is wait for her live stream.
Savior?
She's about to start streaming right here in this plaza. Stay with us, and we can all enjoy her performance together.
Yeah, let's go ahead and wait.
Hello? Hello? Oh, my lovely fans. Sorry to keep you waiting. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Sparksicle!
Has everyone been working hard today? Did everyone eat properly?
A full belly makes a happy heart! Let's watch Sparksicle till it gets dark!
Has everyone been treating me with lots of love today?
Forever devoted to Lady Sparksy! If ever not, may lightning strike me!
That doesn't sound nice.
Something's off. Why do I sense my old model's aura on some people in the audience today? Oh boy. She must be talking about us.
Old model.
Let's see. Which naughty ones went to meet someone they shouldn't have? Isn't this the gray hair my old model always talks about? Teaming up with her to deal with me? What a jerk! Her favorite toy is mine now.
Oh, what the snarf?
Let Sparksicle give you a proper makeover.
Huh? My outfit changed? Are you the enemy that Sparkle mentioned? What exactly is your relationship with Sparkle?
Did that useless old model send you to save her?
Ow! That hurt.
Or is she hoping that you join the Phantasm Moon Games? Not bad.
Ladders with free vertical movement. When clinging to them, all jump points are automatically covered. Oh, Catherine. Oh, boy.
So my little pets managed to escape from their electronic cage. Looks like I'll have to use the power of love to catch you and bring you back.
Yeah,
My
no.
dear, lovely fans, those two bullies want to hurt me. Please, everyone, protect your beloved Sparksicle, won't you?
No, God.
Get those baddies! Get those baddies! Get those baddies!
Hey, we mean no harm. Can't we just talk this out? Ha! No harm. Talk this out. Isn't that exactly what the IPC loved to say when they took over Plain Arcadia? You're all cut from the same cloth. You want to control the game that the Laughter left for this world, just like the IPC, don't you?
No.
The ceremony left by the Master of Elation must not be defiled by the likes of you and turned into some boring, pathetic, dull, tedious, profit-driven social mixer. You've got us all wrong! Bringing the fun back to the Phantasm Moon Games, that's the Masked Fool's unequivocal duty.
So where's your mask?
Cutest fans, let's get this party started!
Yeah, crap on a brick.
In the name of Sparksicle, we hereby declare you are guilty! Arrest them immediately! Arrest them immediately!
Bring it.
Arrest! Arrest!
We can do it all. Life, so fragile like a wisp of silk.
Just
Ah.
do your thing, Sparksicle! We'll crush all the haters for you!
Oh, darn it. She's rallying her fans to attack us.
We'll do this.
Me!
All lies shall be revealed with perfect clarity.
Two down.
Until we meet again, everyone.
Is this how it feels to be in sync? Remember that.
Please calm down.
Perfect line for this.
Stand down. Everyone, don't move a muscle. Imagine you're under arrest for breaking the law.
Passengers of the Astral Express. I'm an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense. Don't worry. She won't be able to harm you as long as I'm here.
You meddlesome fool. Officials have no right to interfere with the supplicants' actions during the Phantasm Moon Games, do they?
Only those who possess a mask can be called supplicants. You're just one of thousands of troublemakers in this land who claim to be joining the Phantasm Moon Games while actually causing chaos. Plain Arcadia is a society governed by law. Any act that violates the law, even if done in the name of the Phantasm Moon Games, will be severely punished by the Department of Aberration Defense.
Severely punished? You're just a lapdog of the IPC, yet you're still so full of pride. That's very funny. That's exactly what I'm saying. Plain Arcadia under the IPC's rule is boring as hell. Even the Phantasm Moon Games have turned into some kiddie playdate for all the goody two-shoes. Nameless, you're free to go for now. But I'll be keeping my eyes on you. Next time we meet, I'll turn you into devoted fans. I'll make you mine.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Escaped, huh? Excuse me. I'd like to have a word with you two. Thank goodness we made it in time. Otherwise, things could have turned out pretty badly.
Don't worry. March and I don't get hurt that easily.
By saying things could have turned out pretty badly, I meant you and Miss March knocking out all of her fans.
I mean, true.
Looks good.
Life won't give you a speeding ticket. Knows your biggest troll. Ah, these are the, yeah, origami birds.
Let me introduce myself again. I'm Kuchiba, an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense.
We don't need to introduce ourselves, do we? Miss Kuchiba, you probably know who we are.
Of course. The newspapers, TV channels, they've all been reporting on you nonstop.
Of course.
As you both know, Plain Arcadia is quite a fascinating world. Creatures made real by artists' brushstrokes. Objects that unexpectedly come to life. Strange dimensions hidden within paintings. And even the ground beneath our feet that occasionally trembles. This is what the Department of Aberration Defense exists for. Everything from managing supernatural anomalies to registering Imaginae and ensuring their continued existence. And of course, there's the Phantasm Moon Games that Sparksy just mentioned.
So who sent you to rescue us?
If I'm not mistaken, was it Mr. Scott who sent you here?
So that's the name of that high and mighty IPC specialist. This Mr. Scott believed he wasn't dealing with ordinary criminals, but with masked fools, which required decisive action. So, a phone call was immediately made to the Department of Aberration Defense.
Well, it's not surprising. But what do we do now? Our guide ran off, and we got into a fight with Sparksy's fans. I guess our shopping plans for today are down the drain. Should we give Himeko a call and fill her in on what's going on?
Isn't she in a meeting right now?
I guess you're right.
No need to rush, you two. I bet you haven't tried the local delicacies yet, have you? How about this? I'll take you both to grab a bite nearby. That way, you can kill some time while waiting for your friend.
Oh, yay. My stomach's been growling like crazy.
Because of course.
Color reproduction, 96.2%. Brushstroke reproduction, 93.6%. Conclusion. On the physical level, my reproduction has reached the appraisal threshold. This forgery can now be considered the authentic piece. Yet you still seem dissatisfied. Tell me, what troubles you? Is it that less than 4% margin of error? Or something beyond the numbers? I'm grappling with a quality that defies measurement. Artistry. It is the prerequisite for becoming the steward of this Arcadia. But you already are its steward. Diamond will remember that you only took 6 months to claim that title. It was 5 months and 15 days. Empty titles mean nothing. In plain Arcadia, political influence carries limited weight. To add a stroke to this artwork, one must first understand art. I know you. This is the conclusion, not the cause. The piece before you, Worldbreaker Waves, is a relic from one of the civilizations in Ahatopia's history. The final work left behind by Graphia, the ancestral painter of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Legend says she performed a miracle, conjuring an entire plane of existence and sealing the whole world within her scroll. Do you want to know how she did it? I will not deny it. People call her achievements a miracle, meaning its true nature remains unknown. In other words, it is an unexplored market. Understanding comes first, then investment. That is the natural
She looks
order.
like a doll similar
Perhaps
to
this is why
her.
Diamond chose you. An Intellitron devoted to results and efficiency. Cast into a realm sustained by imagination. The 10 Stonehearts await a metamorphosis. May you find your own pearl in this strange and dazzling sea.
That explains it.
Thank you, but my mission is to oversee the progress of the Phantasmoon Games. Personal growth is not part of the task. Jade, allow me to point this out. The 10 Stonehearts are 10 independent decision-makers. Your attempts to bind people together will only prove counterproductive and bring needless loss. As always, I follow the optimal choice. Neutrality. That is also my answer to Obsidian. A flawless reply. Your cool logic is always captivating.
Lady Pearl, that Express Navigator has come to see you.
It seems we no longer have the leisure to speak of art. This is all I have to say. Tell Diamond, I will fulfill my duty of strategic investment. Send the guests in.
Both of you, please, come in.
Forgive the sudden visit, and thank you for receiving us.
It is not sudden. In my deductions, a visit from the Express crew was an optimal choice for achieving effective communication. I am glad. Everything is proceeding smoothly.
To skip the formalities would be best. I imagine that, at your core, you're already well aware of our purposes.
I know that you have come for the Anti-Destruction Alliance. the probability of refusing the proposal stands at 91.2%. Can you tell me why?
The Express crew bore witness to the resolve of many factions during the Battle of Irontomb. We do not oppose the vision of an alliance, but the Trailblaze must remain independent. From our perspective, the IPC has already has the marketing and development department, and every world it drew into the cosmic trade map eventually became a cornerstone for the preservation.
That is a reasonable concern. Allow me to present data that is often overlooked. In the past 2 eras, 1,263 planets have joined the pan-cosmic trade system, and 63% of them have preserved their native civilizations. This is the result of the Strategic Investment Department's work. Plain Arcadia is one such world. On this land, the preservation and the elation coexist in harmony.
That remains open to debate.
I recognize that throughout this war against the destruction, every participant may experience moments of doubt or retreat, but based on extrapolations, we believe by following the route of the Trailblaze and building upon the framework of the preservation, we shall gather the manpower of the harmony, the computational strength of the erudition, and the military might of the hunt. The threat of the destruction will ultimately be eliminated. Hesitation breeds instability, and instability makes us vulnerable. And our enemies will exploit every crack to break us apart.
Your point is valid, but allow me to note one error. That number, 91.2%, is inaccurate.
Then, is the probability of rejection 100% in your eyes?
No, it is 0%. Interestingly, the difference between 0 and 1 is also only a matter of perspective. We did not come to refuse the notion. On the contrary, the Astral Express seeks to work with you.
This outcome exceeds my extrapolations. Tell me, was it a change in your emotion that led you both to shift your decision?
No. Actually, your earlier perspective inspired me. The IPC deals with powers that command billions of lives in this cosmic game of cards. The Express had always been insignificant compared to them. We've simply been earnestly trailblazing and exploring all this time, trying to help worlds in crisis. Now it is this earnestness that has drawn many to journey with the Express, while the Nameless's simplicity assures our friends that they will not be consumed and lose their sense of self.
Indeed, if the Trailblaze has any outstanding strength, it is the track of trust that we walk.
That is why we came to you, Miss Pearl. Please set aside your role as one of the 10 Stonehearts and imagine this possibility. To fight against the destruction, there is no need for an alliance. What we need is to stand by each other. The IPC may not stand as an ally of the Express, nor might the Strategic Investment Department. But you can. Work with the Harmony. Calculate alongside the erudition. Help aim the arrows of the hunt. And build the steadfast shield of the preservation.
Then, what part does the Trailblaze wish to play in all this?
We shall become the sail.
The ship's sail? That sounds no different from my former proposal.
It is different. A sail that cuts through the storm does not care for its own welfare, nor does it try to command the ship's course. But it will help all who wish to fight against the destruction to traverse safely through the storm.
And Interesting. Logic reminds me that those words you spoke are little more than rhetoric. However, I will follow the optimal decision. Neutrality.
You mentioned that the IPC has never changed Plain Arcadia, and it still follows the path of elation. But in my eyes, Plain Arcadia has not been altered because it still has value. Just like the Astral Express. The IPC intends to use the Phantom Moon games to reach out to an Eon and draw them in. Am I right?
That involves classified information. I have no comments. However, since Miss Himiko is open to cooperation, I can share more within reasonable limits. This way, guests.
Where is this?
A place in the world in canvas, called the Phantom Moon Courtyard.
This ancient tree is breathtaking.
This ancient tree has stood for 1,000 years, blooming only on the eve of the games. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantom Moon Games ceremony. 8 masks, 8 supplicants. When people don the ancient masks in the near future, the altar will also reveal the masks' forms. Then, the games shall begin. I've been told, Miss Himiko, that Graphia's blood courses through your veins. The messenger of the hunt is here as well at this moment. This ceremony, to compete for the elation, is but a reflection of cosmic politics. In that case, why not use the result of the Phantom Moon Games to decide whether the Express will become a sail or a banner?
Huh.
We'll consider your proposal. However, to take part in the games, one must have a mask of elation. I assume the IPC has prepared for that.
As of now, the number of masks I possess is 3. With more time, I could obtain even more. In all of history, no one has conceived of a unified command of all supplicants and masks, let alone accomplished that feat. But this time, the IPC intends to regulate the games with our resources and influence.
It is not unusual for visitors from beyond the sky to join the Phantom Moon Games, but the IPC actually seeks to control the entire thing? The Eon of Elation is famed for unpredictability. Miss Pearl, you must take care. This is a word of caution.
It is precisely because Aha is so mercurial that such an elated attempt has a chance to succeed.
Pardon the interruption, Madam Pearl.
The guide you dispatched has sent word. The masked fools have stirred up trouble, attacking him and the Express guests. They were separated in the chaos.
That is not surprising. Those masked fools have long kept the IPC in their sights. It seems the Phantom Moon Games have begun, regardless of the Express's choice.
I'll get in touch with those 2 kids.
Return to the reception. I heard someone's causing trouble. both fine. We ran into someone calling herself Sparksy while out shopping. She declared she'd take me and KaijuDad down and exclude the express crew from the Phantom Moon Games. We'd better get moving pronto. Make your minds. I have some ideas, though I'm not sure what she thinks. I'm interested in participating in Phantom Moon Games. Been wondering what I'd do with this power if I win, or how to do for me. I'll tell you all about it when I get the chance. By the way, how's Don Heng going? Don Heng. Contact with the envoy. They've run into some issues and are seeking assistance. Sunday and I are on the way. Contact me if you need anything. Alma Mater. School teacher called Dolly. She's my friend. To avoid any complications, find her and get the mask first. Walt and I will meet up with you.
Miss Pearl, Welt and I must take our leave now, for the sake of security.
Are you both leaving already? I had another plan in mind. To speak with Miss Himiko about the art history of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Especially your ancestors' final work, World Breaker Waves, and her unparalleled mastery of imagenesis art.
Since Miss Pearl is in such high spirits, Himiko, shall I depart first?
I'm counting on you, Welt.
Mr. Yang, please accept this gift before you leave.
No, you are too kind. The Express has no shortage of operational funds. I cannot accept this money.
You misunderstand. To offer the Nameless something so mundane would be far too discourteous. Please, open this case first, and see for yourself.
Oh, this is... Movable magical Mechatron model from the Prolux Corp. Not even been released to the market yet.
I am aware. Mr. Yang has an expert understanding of robotics. I chose this gift especially for you, and I hope it pleases you.
This truly is a most generous gift. Thank you for such an offering. Time to get down to business. I'll be taking my leave. Da da da. Random Sparksy. Da da. Everyone. Da da da. My friend who keeps the mask needed for Phantom Moon Games. To avoid any complications, find her and get the mask first. Okay.
Graphia Academy? What kind of place is that?
It is a school that trains artists, and it's quite well known in this world.
We need to wait for someone there? Do you know the way, Miss Kuchiba?
Allow me to guide you both and ensure your safety along the way.
I want to eat sweet fin waffles.
I want to eat meatballs.
All right. Well, at 2.5 hours for tonight, I think we're good. Unfortunately, I have work tomorrow. It sucks. So, I will hopefully be able to stream again on Wednesday. No promises, but I'm going to try to stick to that.
Nice.
If nothing else, there will be Friday, Saturday, and or Sunday night that we can possibly count on. I would like to try to get through 4.0 and get to a good place, and then hopefully get back to going and powering through Honkai Impact again. Because we're getting some good stuff over there too. In the meantime, hang on, looking for something.
Nice.
So I think I want to drop in on a friend of mine, and we'll go from there. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been a real blast getting back into Honkai Star Rail, and yeah, I think I need to clean that up a little bit. So, on that, I will see you guys next time.